What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Smart Minds, Good Times. Today, I have a very special guest, DJ SleepEZ. Say what's up.
What up, y'all? What up, man? We laughing and trapping us together, man. Appreciate you, man, for calling me out.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for coming out. How's your day going, bro?
Oh, man, I can't complain, man. I mean, besides college football, you know,
Yeah.
everything cool, man. But I feel like Florida State got the short end of the stick this year.
That's your team?
Nah. I'm a Cornhusker fan. I'm a Nebraska Cornhusker fan, but the politics in the game is man. I mean, Florida State won every game.
Yeah.
And they're not playing for the national title.
What? How do they win every game and they don't play for the title?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
I mean, they did what they supposed to do, and they got the short end of the stick. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't keep up too much with college. So let me get a little background. I like to get a little background of like all our guests. So like, are you originally like born and raised here from Richmond?
Oh no, actually I was born in Concord, Massachusetts, and I'm actually from Chesterfield.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Chesterfield, Seafield, Bermuda Run Apartments, where I was raised at, and then I moved to Ettrick. I was out there. I ended up graduating from Atoka High School, and basically, man, I came in this game back in early 2001. You know, I linked up with my pops. You know what I'm saying? I called him my pops. You know what I'm saying? He did so much for me. DJ Foot. You know what I'm saying? I linked up with him. You know, we was living in the same neighborhood. You know what I mean? And one day he just called me out. You know, like, yo, bro, roll with me. So I just rolled with him, and we went to Nivea. Nivea had a concert at the time. This is when she had the song on Laundromat. You know, her and R. Kelly was doing their thing together, and she had a concert at VCU. So we just went out there. And I just rolled with him out there, and just chill, helped him get the equipment out. And I was chilling, you know, hanging around, meeting people, this, that, and the third. And then on the way back, he gave me some money. And I was like, what's this for? Yo, this for helping out. It was a couple $100. I'm like,
oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
A couple $100 back then is
exactly. So I'm sitting there like, and I'm, you know, at the time, you know what I mean, I was just selling weed, you know what I mean? So I'm not the plug, like everybody got to be the plug. I'm like, yo, you got to have somebody got to work, you know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody can't own a business without no employees. Somebody got to, you know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody can't own McDonald's and you ain't got no cooks, no cashiers, nobody doing fries or none of that. So I was doing that, yeah, and then when he came with this, and I was like, okay. So, you know, I went, you know, like I said, we in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
So it was just like one of them open arms. I just walked back over to this crib and knocked on the door, and we just started kicking it ever since. You know what I'm saying? He taught me the game from the bottom to the top. Like, I could be a professional sound man. I know how to host, MC, and then actually learn how to rock on the turntable. So that's basically like how the story began for me, right?
So you said earlier, you grew up in Massachusetts, right?
I was born in Concord, Massachusetts. My dad was military.
How long did you live out there?
Probably about 6 months or so like that. Before, yeah, I was a baby. Cause then once we left there, we ended up going to Okinawa, Japan. He was stationed out there, and that's basically where that rise in, because him and my mom separated when they was in Japan, and that's when she packed up and came back, and we ended up in Chesterfield.
How long did you live in Japan?
I was actually in Japan for almost 3 years as a baby though. I was a baby.
Like 3-4 years old?
Yeah.
Do you remember anything of it?
Nah, I don't remember nothing.
Yeah, that's still crazy though.
Yeah, I don't remember anything. I mean, we got pictures, and I don't, you know, like, but you know how the pictures are up close, so I'm getting held, or you know, things like that. Or I'm on the couch, and you know, Pop sitting there smoking a cigarette, watching TV. You know how them old pics be, but that like my mom, I guess she just randomly felt like taking a picture. She just took a picture of us. I'm sitting on the couch, he's sitting there watching TV, smoking a cigarette. But yeah, I was out there, like I said, as a baby. I was out there, but mainly my livelihood is definitely Chesterfield, Virginia. Though.
Yeah. So what was life like growing up here in Chesterfield for you?
Oh man, it was rough. It was rough. A lot of people they trip because everybody, you know, a lot of people think about, you know, like Chesterfield County as in North, where they split it up to North Chesterfield. But see, I'm out in South Chesterfield, and like I said, I grew up in Bermuda Run, so it wasn't nothing pretty. We was one of the first families to move into this neighborhood, and typical struggles. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, regardless if you had nothing to eat, you know what I'm saying, lights being cut off, I mean, you know, fighting roaches, trying to keep, you know, keep things up to par, you know. And I'm the only man in the house because I have an older sister and my mom, you know. But me and my pops, we still tight, you know what I'm saying? So nothing between that. You know, I just looked at it as, once I got older, of course, I just looked at it as, hey, they didn't work out, you know what I'm saying? But nobody's going to tell the truth, you know what I'm saying, who was right, who was wrong on it, for real, for real.
There's always two sides to the story.
Exactly.
So you being the only man in the house, that made you grow up quicker?
Yeah, definitely. Even though I was the youngest, you know what I'm saying, but definitely they made me grow up real fast, like real fast. Like, I'm talking about out there trying to make $1, help moms out and stuff like that, and still be a kid at the same time. And, you know what I'm saying, still got my sister back, you know what I mean? Even though I'm the little brother, still hold, you know, calm other things down with the other guys and things of that nature. And so, and then like a lot of my little cousins, and they all kind of like gravitated to me more than anybody else in the family, and it was kind of, especially the fellas, but and it was kind of wild then too. So, but yeah, man, like I said, same typical story, you know what I mean? Same typical story, getting in trouble, you know what I'm saying, in and out of juvenile. I mean, playing sports, you know what I'm saying, but I mean, fights and, you know what I'm saying, gunshots, you know what I'm saying. Not saying it's the prettiest thing, but it's like nothing really too elaborate, no different than somebody from Memphis or from the ATL or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, or different parts of Richmond, you know what I'm saying. It was, and the only difference was with my neighborhood it was just one of those neighborhoods, man. It was one way in, one way out. So a lot of things happen, you know, people coming in and getting out at the same time. So yeah, it was crazy.
You know, you say you went to Matoka High School. What was high school life like for you? Were you the popular kid, the class clown, the scholar?
I was a little bit of both. I was popular in my way because I was always the trendsetter in my school. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like when everybody was wearing Jordans, and then everybody got MJs on MJs. I kind of started out putting the fly outfit together, and I coming to school with some Pumas on. And then and then everybody was like, yo, what's those? And this, that, and the third. So I always been like the sore thumb, kind of like to stick down in school, but I did great in sports, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I played football, you know, I ran track. I didn't like my basketball coach, so I never played. You know, they tried to recruit me, but I just didn't like his style of playing and style of coaching, really, you know what I'm saying. And because I'm like, you put the best five on the court, you know what I'm saying. So I played my JV year, but I didn't. That's the only reason I didn't play varsities, because me and the coach wouldn't get along. So it was a new era, you know what I'm saying. And he's still on the Indiana Hoosier days, you know what I'm saying? It's like probably them days over with, you know, everything's different now. So other than that, you know what I mean, high school, I was pretty cool. Yeah,
you know, what about life after high school? Like when you graduated, did you want to pursue college? Did you already know you wanted to pursue DJing, or did you get a job? How was that like?
Oh man, it was actually, I was tricked up in high school because I ended up going to the military, actually. You know?
Really?
Yeah, but I wanted the ball.
How long did you serve?
I served 2 years.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Appreciate it. I gave him 2 years, but I actually wanted to play football. Football was the dream, you know. And my what happened was my senior year, going into my senior year, because our junior year, we just went to the semi-state finals. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We lost to Broadway. We had an excellent team, though. It was bad coaching for he could go in there. But so basically, after high school, I wanted to play football. Of course, what happened was going to my senior year, I got caught stealing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I was in summer school. So, you know, once you get caught, you miss too many days, you know, you get kicked out of summer school. Yeah. So I got caught stealing, and they just came out. Everybody was just getting them, and I got caught stealing the CO2 cartridge BB gun. So, you know, it was like you know, they had just came out with them, and they, you know, that's like the closest thing you can get to an actual firearm, to an actual pistol. So I got caught up in Walmart, tried to steal one out of Walmart. And then I ended up getting had to do like 30 days in juvenile.
Oh, 30 days?
Yeah.
Just for stealing a gun?
Yeah.
That's technically a BB gun, right?
Yeah, BB gun at that. So yeah, I ended up doing like 30 days, and that, of course, I missed too many days of summer school, so they kicked me out of summer school, and I had to go to so my senior year I wasn't eligible to play football. So I end up basically taking 2 classes. I had to double up on my English class to graduate, and then I end up deciding to go into the military. I was like, all right, Mom, I got to do something, you know, so give you something to cheer for, you know what I mean? So I end up, but the only reason I ended up going to the Navy.
Okay.
I wish I could remember this recruiter, because I only had one question for him. I was like, can I play football? That's all I want to do is go to, I will sign today if I'm able to go to Indianapolis and play football. You know, not knowing that was military officer school or anything like that. I just wanted the ball. And he told me, yeah. So I ended up instead of going to Indianapolis, Maryland, I ended up in Great Lakes, Illinois for boot camp. And then and then my school, I was radio man, you know what I'm saying, basically a technician in the community tech. And the book told me my school I would have been going to school in San Diego, California.
Okay.
And the only reason I picked that job is because my dad was living in California at the time.
Okay.
So I was like, sure, we can link up from time to time, you know, run up and down the highway. And that got changed, and I ended up staying in Great Lakes, Illinois. So basically, I already came in with a sore thumb. But I mean, military. I can't take nothing from it. You know what I'm saying? I respected it. I just got with the wrong crowd, kind of like, you know what I mean. I got with the
inside of the military.
Yeah. Okay. You know, the man after the military. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Man, I want to get out. So it went from going back to what I know, you know what I'm saying, hustling, and then, I was doing AWOL and everything else. But, you know what I'm saying, the journey, you know what I'm saying, the experience and all, you know what I'm saying, definitely was worth it. It was definitely worth it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a once-in-a-life, like, type of experience. Like, at least you had that experience. You could maybe give knowledge to your kids or something.
Oh, yeah, I definitely do, man. Like I said, I was on this Theodore Roosevelt, which is an aircraft carrier, which is actually what they say it is a floating city. You know what I'm saying?
A floating city?
Yeah.
Is that big?
It's that big. It's 3 football fields.
In the sky? A plane?
No, this the aircraft carrier, the ship.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah,
the ship.
Yeah, the mothership of the whole fleet. Yes, it's 3 football fields long.
Damn, that's big.
And and it's like 1.5 football field wide. So it's like 60 to 70 yards wide. And 5,500 people is on this ship at one time.
Damn. How long were you there for?
I was on there for 18 months.
18 months?
Yeah, before I got I was on not just basically living on the ship, basically. After I did my schooling, I was on there for about 18 months. Doing workups, donuts, you know, when you go out, do donut drills and all that. But I actually got out, which I'm glad I did at the time, because I got out April of 2001. And y'all know what happened in 2001.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 9/11 happened in 2001, which was 5 days before our 6 months cruise. We were scheduled to go out on September 16th of 2001 for 6 months. So they went out for, I kept in contact with a lot of guys. They went out there for 6 months and were just war ready. I think they only hit like 3 to 4 ports. Like the whole 6 months they was out there, they only seen land like probably a month out of 6. Once you put all 4 stops together, they probably did like a whole month and a half.
When you were out there, did you ever get seasick?
Nah, because I actually was I had an uncle, man, he loved to go fishing, so you know what I mean? So being out in the water was already cool. I already knew how to swim and stuff like that, but you know, we used to go out and as a kid and go fishing, and we'll spend days out in the water. You know what I mean? So I'm used to sleeping in boat, right? You know, I'm on a little boat. This is a big boat. This is a ship now. So but nah, I never got to see. We had people that, you know, they had to adjust to it. You know what I'm saying? But
was there like a crazy night, like hurricane or a bad storm?
Oh man, we went through like one thing. I mean, as a child, you know, when it rains, I wasn't really so big on. It might sound a little crazy, but it's like, you know, when you're in the city and it rains, it just drops. Yeah. So you don't really see it like coming or whatnot. So like I said, we on this ship, and then this was when I really realized we was going through a storm, but the ship is so big, it'll be half of the ship is out in the sun. Then you look at the backside of the ship, it's still pouring down, raining and thunderstorming and all of that. So that was crazy while I was out there. And then it was just the fact that I had, I mean, that was the closest I actually got to see whales. You know what I'm saying?
Whales?
Yeah, because we out in the ocean, so I actually get to see the killer whales. Seen the killer whales come up out the water and splash and blow out the air hose, and then we used to sit back and watch the dolphins. The dolphins love chasing ships, so they'll be behind us, swimming behind us and all of that. So we used to see. I mean, for those type of experience out there, it was crazy.
Yeah. No. Wait. What ocean was that in?
We was actually in the Atlantic.
In the Atlantic. Okay.
Yeah, we was out in the Atlantic on the east. Yeah, we was on the East Coast. So, because I was actually our home dock was Norfolk. It was actually in Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay. You know, you touched base on it a little earlier, but like, how old were you when you wanted to pursue DJing? Like, you really like put in mind like this is what I want to pursue.
I locked in at 22.
22.
Yeah, I'm one of the DJs that didn't have that early game experience. Like some of them, you know, they DJ since high school, been doing all the high school parties and things of that. So they building up their fan base and their resume, their experience. I came in, like I said, DJ saved me. You know what I mean? I was just out there. I mean, I'm making money, but the risk, you know what I'm saying, wasn't worth the award. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when the opportunity came, I just took it. And then, like I said at the time, you know, I'm selling weeds, I'm making money, but it's like, okay, I'm still out here. I'm selling nicks, dimes, quarters, you know what I'm saying, dubs. So, you know what I mean? You got those days like, oh, hey, bro, ain't nobody really calling today. So, but as a DJing, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, sure, man, you went from a couple of dollars, from a couple hundred to G's to, you know, so 22 is when I locked in on it.
You know, at the time, that's when marijuana was legalized, right? So, like, the charges were crazy.
Crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
That is a big risk.
Yeah.
You know, how did you really, like, how long did it... Question.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Oh, wow.
What is it?
It says, what irritates you the most?
What irritates you the most?
Oh, man, what irritates me the most is constantly repeating myself.
Okay.
That's definitely something like when I, you know what I'm saying? If I let somebody know and I know I put it out there, and then you got to turn around and repeat it again to them to catch on. So, yeah, that kind of like irritates me. Yeah, that really does.
Yeah, it's like, why didn't you hear me the first time?
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, how long did it take you to really get your foot in the door, like, getting into venues and hosting parties?
Oh man, I went through this joke was not given to me by a silver spoon at all. You know what I'm saying? And I came in the era for V8, you know, legend DJs in their prime. That's when I come in. They're in their prime. Like I said, I'm under DJ Foot. You know what I'm saying? He's still on the radio to this day. You know what I'm saying? He's over.
Did you say that was your father?
I called him my pops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I called him my pops. Yeah. So, cause I'm basically like, if you speak to him, he'll tell you I'm his adopted son. You know what I mean? Cause he took me all the way in. Like he through the trials and errors and me in and out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me getting in trouble, he was right there. You know, pay bonds and lawyer fees, and you know what I'm saying, just embraced me as a child. You know what I mean? To the point where his whole family took me in. Like it was crazy. Like even like I said, my mom was there and everything. It was just a second family, second home. I mean, shout out to the whole Smith family out in Dinwiddie, man. Like they embraced me, like I was one. Hey nephew, how you doing? Like it was like that. But yeah, I came in the era. Like I said, DJ Foot, he was in his prime, still in prime. All they still primes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to feel like they fell off. You had Lonnie B.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You had Sir RJ. We had a couple of legends that moved on, like DJ DNS. I think he's out in Cali now, but he's a major DJ producer. He did a lot of things in the industry at the time. It was so many. Dr. Smooth, you know what I mean, old school DJ down in Petersburg, and he was doing a lot going on, and it's way more others, you know what I'm saying, I can name. But it was that era, you know, Mike Streets, all of these guys, they owned it, they everywhere, you know, all the clubs, all the venues. They got a name. I'm just Foot homeboy. You know what I'm saying? At the time coming in, I'm DJ Foot's youngin', and I'm just trying to build up into it. So, I mean, it took me, I can really say, because I didn't really embrace DJing. I came in the game in 2001, but I didn't start DJing until 2003.
Okay.
You know, because the first 2 years, I learned the equipment. You know, I was just an equipment manager. I was, like I said, I was a roadie. Hey, man, pull the equipment off, put it whatever, set it up or whatever like that. And then I was, then I went into MCing. I was saying, once I learned how to hook everything up and this, that, and that, I went to being the MC of the parties. Started rocking on the mic. He's DJing, Foot's DJing. I'm on the mic and everything. Then 2003, I was like, yo, I want to learn how to do this. That's when I locked in. That's when I got with my homie, DJ Drama, not Drama from ATL, this is Drama from Hawaii, you know what I'm saying? And our other partner, K-Ski, you know what I mean? Foot, like, that's when I locked myself in the room. Was like, yo, I'm gonna learn this thing. I'm gonna learn how to operate these machines and these records and these turntables and everything. And that's when I was like, really, sure, I probably practiced about 12 hours out the day. I practiced. And then the rest was sleep. Right, it was a couple hours, 8 hours of sleep, 4 hours of probably TV time or what. I didn't go nowhere. Like I didn't even leave the house. Like that was it. In the room, rocking, probably rest for a minute, eat whatever, watch TV, whatever. Went right back at it. Like easy. I did that for weeks, weeks and weeks until I got to the point. I was like, okay, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? And then I had the opportunity to come out. The first club I played in was the NCO club.
The NCO club.
Yeah.
Is that here in Richmond?
Yeah, it's actually in Fort Lee Army Base. Where I think it's with Greg, something they changed it to now. But originally it's Fort Lee Army Base. They had their nightclub there, but it was open to the public as well. And I started there as opening up for Foot and everything. And then the rest is history after that.
Were you nervous for the first time?
Oh, was I? Oh, man, that's a definite, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, getting my feet wet, pop your cherry for the first time, you know. So yeah, man, I was definitely nervous. Then you got, like, Foot is not the easiest person to work with as a, he like, basically, he has no cut card. He's gonna get it to you. He gonna get it to you raw.
That's a good thing, though.
Yeah, I loved it. You know, what I'm saying? Because it prepares you in the long run. Yeah. So he was like, as soon as you do something, or like one time, I'll never forget. R. Kelly, Happy People came. No, Step in the Name of Love, and I'm rocking, but I'm getting into it. I'm like I said, I'm getting locked into it, and before I let the music play to the part where he's doing like the little breakdown, the step. I have switched over to the next song. Oh, man, if I ain't get chewed out for that. Like, lost the floor, you know what I'm saying? Lost the crowd a little bit because, you know, they looking for that moment, and I'm just caught up I'm in my own zone.
Yeah.
Oh, man, if I ain't get a handful.
Hey, shit, you live and you learn, though.
Yeah, exactly. But other than that, 2003 is when I officially locked in on the turntables.
Yeah, and then you went around like what is it called when you open up for somebody as DJ, like co-host or
basically you're an opener. You the opener. Yeah, like the opening act, you know what I'm saying?
How long did it take for you to be like
as a headliner,
the
main attraction?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I can say like 2000, about 5-6 years. About 2008, 2009 is when, cause around that time, that's when Coast to Coast mixtape DJs came and hollered at me. They had just started. I was like one of the original DJs on the coalition, and then I gotta say it was I had a promoter that pulled up on me, and I ended up DJing I was down in 434 in Emporia, and I played at the club. I can't even remember the club name right now. That's crazy. Mel Joe's. I actually got the opportunity to be the main attraction at Mel Joe's. That was my first headline spot. They had to open it for me, and then I was a close out down there every weekend. So that was basically it was about a strong 5-6 years. But like I said, I'm doing everything. I'm doing within that 5 to 6 year run. I'm DJing, some paid gigs, some free gigs.
That's what you
like.
do,
Yeah, like I mean, I did because like I said at the time, I became Foot and Big Nat's street DJ for when they had the show called Bad Boy Radio.
Okay.
So every time they was in the doing a live remote somewhere, set up somewhere like with the radio station, I'll be the DJ out there.
Okay.
But at the same time, out there with business cards and everything else, I'm promoting me out there as well. So it got to the point where people actually thought I was on the radio, but no, I never was hired by Power 92, nor was I ever hired by 106. But I did do a lot for them on the rise though.
And at least that's good. At least you got your foot in the door with them.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like you're signed to Rap a Lot Midwest?
Yes.
When did you get signed by them?
I got signed by Rap a Lot Midwest in 2021. 21. Yeah, 21 has been a road, been a long road. 2021 they actually got signed to them.
So it's like how is that process like as a DJ being signed? Is that like are they just managers to you or?
Yeah, pretty much their management, but with my situation is like a twofold because they actually have me as an artist as well.
Okay.
Because I'm an executive producer. I actually create music as well. Got a few singles out there. Check on all streaming platforms. But basically, so it's almost like a double fold. I got a management, and then I got I got a situation with them as being an artist as well.
Okay, and it's like what are like some of the I guess like the legal process to it? Is it like do they own a percentage or is it like do they book venues for you and stuff like that?
Actually, they set up. They do help me out with my bookings and they get a percentage off the bookings and whatnot. Just no different than on as a manager. You know what I'm saying? Manager locks the show down for you. You know what I'm saying? They get their 10% and whatnot. You go in there, rock out, do your thing, and go from there. But yeah, that's basically it's almost like what I have is like a major like a partnership deal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Partner venture deal with them is basically like we collab together on a lot of things, but I'm still able to move independently.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you saying so I'm not caught in those crazy situations like some of these majors and that's like they look like they're getting millions and they might look just as much as way 10 times better on the level as me, but the pockets, the bank accounts are about even. You know what I'm saying? Because they own a 360 deal, and then they can't move.
So do you feel, even though you're signed to them, do you feel more like an independent artist just with like the help of them?
Yeah. I definitely feel like like I just did a show yesterday. I was in DC. You know what I'm saying? That me performed that. We performed there. You know what I'm saying? Something that I locked in on my own and whatnot, and went up and did. But it's also but I also get all the perks. You know what I'm saying? With being around Junior, linking up with Senior and Jazz, and things of that nature. So I still get I get the same perks as anybody else on there. You know what I'm saying? It's just that if they put me to the side, I can keep moving as of artists that get put to the side, and then they gotta wait until let's pick you back up, and keep going on. All right, we can drop another project now and stuff like that. So that's the thing I like about it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It gives you a little bit more freedom too.
Yeah.
So it's like you being a DJ, what's like your best strategy to really get a crowd going?
Oh man,
you set the vibe.
Yeah, and that's what basically I call myself as a DJ. I'm a vibe creator because I like to. I read the room, and then I see. If it's strongly females in there, of course you're gonna feed more towards the female.
Yeah.
Then if it's the fellas in there, you know what I'm saying. Then you got to kind of read their demeanor of which way to go. If you want to go in the trap, if you want to go in the lyrical conscious or conscious rap or things of that, or they might even still be, you know what I'm saying, more so on that set. Or if it's a lot of couples, you know what I'm saying. But I don't have, and I know everybody probably like, yo, what's the strategy? I don't have a strategy. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a playlist. You know what I'm saying? No, I everything comes straight out the door because every room, like every situation is different. You could be in the same venue every week. You could DJ there every weekend, every Friday, Saturday, sells out capacity, but it's different. You might got a couple transitions that work that you do all the time and different timings of them. But I don't know, when I, like most people say, like, yo, bro, what you gonna start off with? I don't know what my first record is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta see who's in here. I gotta listen to what's going on. Like I might walk in a venue and they might have, you know, music playing. And the bartenders, the waitresses and stuff, I mean, you know what I'm saying, they're vibing to that.
Yeah.
You know, it could be Doja Cat could be playing at the time, but they're vibing to that. So I will feed, and that's how hard I read the room. So I'll come, as soon as I'm about to start, I'll come right in with that, at that level, at that tempo, because this is what the vibe is right now.
Energy, right?
Right, yeah. And then keep going as the people start coming in and this, that, and the third. It's just, that's all I was taught, man. You just read the floor, man, but when you read the floor, you got to read all four walls. You know what I'm saying? All four sides of the venue, because just because you're looking over here and there's a few people over here that's dancing or whatnot, but you might got a whole another 75% on this side that's not feeling it. But you're so tunnel vision over here that you really missing the whole movement of the crowd.
Is that like one of those situations where you got to focus on what's going wrong instead of what's going right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Because I mean, a lot of DJs I have been in, they work on, they got they mix, they got their playlists. It sounds so awesome in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's dope, man. Oh yeah, yo, you should do that. You know what I'm saying? But then you get in this venue and it doesn't gravitate to what you was practicing in the crib because you're not in that. You know what I'm saying? The clientele's not that. You know what I'm saying? That's in there. That's all. And that's all it is. That's why I just read the room. And it's just really practicing on your techniques and learning the music more so than actually, it's a difference between giving, you know, actually put on a performance. DJs is one thing. You know, you got like the Skrillex, the Shaq, you know, Shaq be turning it up. You know what I mean? Like you can go to the Clues, DJ Clue, Kid Capri, things of that, but most so on that note, they're like Jazzy Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Jazzy Jeff is actually a performer. He's a DJ performer. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So he can go up there and kind of do his set. You know what I'm saying? And they're locked in because they actually come to watch him perform on the turntables than to actually listen to him.
That makes sense.
So he's able to work on that set and perfect it, and it works almost every time because hey, they're mesmerized like, yo, he's cutting, look at the scratching and twirling and tricks and stuff like that. So that's one thing. But when you're actually the club DJ, you're bringing the energy to them. That's when you can't just lock in like, okay, I'm gonna play this song in this row every night. You know, I come on. It's not that because the crowd changes a little every time.
Yeah. Since you don't have a playlist, right? How do you know what song to play next? Is it like you just think about a song that's at the top of your head, like, oh, this will probably fit the vibe? Or
yeah, that's it. I mean, I sit there, I watch. Like I said, I play a song, and I look at the crowd. I have them reacting. Then I might have a moment like I do. I like to call it the trap karaoke, where I do what I do in there, meaning that I don't have no TV screen. I don't show no lyrics or anything. It's just that whatever song I play, y'all sing it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And I know like I got a deck of songs in my head. Like I know they know from DJing all these years that they know the words to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would know the words to and whatnot. And I'll sit there and I'll just vibe off of that. If the girls are singing harder than the fellas, then it's like, okay, let's lean more that way. If the fellas is kind of like turning up more than the ladies, then hey, let's kind of feed them a little more this way. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It just I mean, I could have an R&B song and a hip hop song, and you got to weigh the scale by watching the floors to know which way to go next. Like I say, everything is top of the day. Everything is on top of the brain for me.
You know, it's like, who's like your question time?
Oh man,
let's see what it is.
Oh man, let me dig deep this time. All right. Oh, okay. This is dope. All right. Let's say, what is on your bucket list? Well, my bucket list as a DJ is to really, I want to DJ a large, crazy festival. You know what I'm saying? With over 20, 30,000 people out there, and we just rock out. That's like really, really on my bucket list right now. That's what I'm striving for. That's like my next big goal right now on my bucket list. Yeah.
What do you think you have to do in order to really do that?
Basically it's just networking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Basically that's really, really it. And then just present, your presentation once, you know what I'm saying, to lock in that gig, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of it. So I just gotta, like my management, they working on it. Like we really, really working on it for 2024. Like he been emailing a lot of people with the festivals and everything, and that's just it, man. I just want to do a festival that's like crazy, like Travis Scott, you know what I'm saying, hit me up for the next one, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to do something like that, Coachella or something. I just want to be that DJ out there go crazy. That's what on my bucket list.
That'd be crazy too, especially for that many people.
Yeah,
would you think that would have to be a different like vibe with? Because in the club, it's like a different vibe and setting compared to like a large audience outside. Right.
Basically, with me I have done the biggest spot. I have done 10,000 venue. 10,000? Yeah, I have done. I have done it. I have done that. The Coliseum thing was really Coliseum was like 9,000 some change, but basically be considered like a 10,000 venue. Yeah. But basically on those notes, you play it safe. You kind of hit that diverse music, you know what I'm saying? The diverse tracks, you kind of like balance themselves out that like everybody knows. You kind of stay in that lane more so than trying to break a record, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or get too deep underground with things or too far left on different genres of music. So you kind of like playing that top 40. That's when you become that open format. That's why a lot of open format DJs are like on those type of platforms, because they kind of like played for the diversify of the crowd is.
It's like, what's like your favorite song or your favorite like your go-to artist to play at the club?
Oh man.
The one that tends to work all the time.
Oh shoot, rest in peace to him, but I gotta give it to my dog, man. Young Dolph Preach still bangs in the club to this day. I'm gonna say that. I would say Young Dolph Preach, definitely for the hip hop club, is like one of those guaranteed rockers that you gonna hear almost every night. Almost every night you gonna hear that. Most hip hop clubs, probably about 95% hip hop clubs. I don't care if it's early or if it's late in the night, you're gonna hear Young Dolph preach.
Young Dolph.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like you said you DJ'd at the Coliseum for like 10,000 people. What's like that may be your favorite, but what's like your favorite like event or venue you've done so far?
I would have to say, what was that joke? We did Moneybag. I was booked for the Moneybag concert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we was in Florida. What was? Man, I had to reach to the side. Next Level was in the venue in Florida, which is I'm trying to remember where we was at in Florida. Where we was at, I know it's on the west side of Florida. It's on the but it was a venue in Florida that I was the opening. I was basically the DJ for Moneybag Yo concert. Oh man, the energy in there was crazy, man. When I say crazy, diverse crowd, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't, dominant black, dominant white. It was diverse. It was very diverse. I even got the footage. Like when I say diverse, it was very diverse. But the energy in there was just crazy. It was like I couldn't miss. Even if I tried, I couldn't miss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just locked in. They was locked in. I mean, I even sat there and watched one girl. She was in her mood and wasn't feeling it. Like, I'm just waiting for the artist to come out, and just got sucked right into the energy of the party, and it was having a good time. Because you know how most people when you DJ those type of events, when you're actually a headliner performance, the crowd doesn't last long. You know what I mean? Because they starting to get like, okay, I paid my money to see whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I paid to see Post Malone. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right, DJ, you're done. You did your part. Now where's Post at? You've been playing for over an hour. We waiting for Post now. But they went crazy all the way. Like they forgot. It's almost like they forgot that Money Bag was even supposed to be coming out there. We were so locked in. So it was easy for him when we transitioned over and come in and we just went up from there.
Did you get to meet Moneybagg?
Oh yeah. We I done did plenty of shows with Bagg. Like I done did like about 7 shows.
Oh shit.
Yeah, within the years of watching him come up. Like I done watched him come up. Like I actually worked with SMGT from the beginning. Like I was one of the guys. Like I was been with Yo Gotti before the white cars and the cocaine outfits, like he liked to say and stuff like that. But yeah, I was with him when I got a picture up. Gotti has on a Bar Marley t-shirt.
Oh shit, okay.
Before designer, you know what I'm saying? That's how long, like he got on a Bar Marley t-shirt and he got a you know, remember the video game called Def Jam Vendetta?
Yeah.
And he has a charm similar to like that, like the Yo MTV rap logo type.
Yeah,
He got that type of charm on his chain, and like that's how long to see him go from thousands to millions. You know what I'm saying?
My bad. I
didn't no, you good. But yeah, but that's how long you know what I'm saying, I've been around that camp.
You know, it's like, has there ever been like a celebrity you met, not one that you opened for, but you met like at a venue at a club you were at? Has there already been like any other celebrities?
I've been around so many. Like I said, it started off with Nivea. You know what I'm saying? Then I was with Noriega when he had the NRE album out. You know what I'm saying? Because he doing radio interviews. Like I met a lot of them at the station through Foot. Been in a relationship with Dipset, you know what I'm saying? Jim Jones, me, Freaky, we real tight, you know what I'm saying? We tight, we cool as of on the celebrity aspect of it. I've been around, like I met K. Michelle, of course, our own, you know what I'm saying, which is the artist that I actually, gonna put it out there. I am the DJ that introduced the world to Trey Songz.
Really?
Yes, I am the DJ that introduced the world to Trey Songz. Yes. So if you talk about celebrities, I was with Chris Brown before Chris Brown. Like Chris Brown was 16. His mom, they came to the radio station, did an interview with Foot, and we ended up going to the Croker spot to eat. I just sat there and watched, and I was like, he got his headphones on. He was just dancing on the middle of the street. This was when Croker spot was in Jackson Ward. And he's just dancing right there. But yeah, it's like I mean, to watch these guys come up, you know what I'm saying, from nothing to where they at, you know what I mean. And it was beautiful sitting there watching all that. It was dope. But yeah, once again, I like to put that out there because a lot of people don't know the story. Is that I am the DJ. DJ SleepEZ is the DJ that gave Trey Songz the mic at Virginia State. You know what I'm saying, on the back of Foster Hall, to let him perform his song, to introduce him to the world like that. And that's where he took off from there.
Damn, and now he's global level.
Yeah.
He's global.
Yeah. But he started, I mean, of course, everybody got their, in the neighborhood, stuff like that. Yeah. But like outside of his realm, started at Virginia State on the back of Foster Hall. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I was the DJ that got him like, okay, bro, come on, man, let's do your thing. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Salutes to you.
Oh, man, I appreciate it. So,
what do you think is like the hardest thing for you about DJing? Maybe it could be something that takes toll on your, like your piece. Or
actually, it's you got to be able to turn it on, turn it off, like simultaneously. Like you could be, chilling at the crib, and then you just got to walk in here and boom, or you can have like a slow night going on, and then all of a sudden a crowd come rushing into the club, and you gotta turn it on and start rocking and stuff like that. And then you gotta understand it's repetitive for us as DJs. Like, okay, You got some DJs that do it 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Then you got DJs that just do it on the weekend. But like, I just did a show Thursday. Now I'm double booked Friday. You know what I'm saying? I got to do a day party. I got to do a night party. I got another day party Saturday, another night party. So, you know, cutting it, turning it on and off is really it's really like the toll, like the test. It's easy for me, but at the same time, that weighs a lot on me.
Well, it's better to stay busy than not busy at all.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. So,
do you ever like? Oh, I mean, I guess it's with anything, but do you ever get like tired of DJing?
Oh yeah, when I leave the club, I ride home in silence. Yeah. I don't turn the radio on or nothing. It's total quiet. It's just me and Siri. That's it. You know what I'm saying? She probably telling me the directions to get home. That's it. That's all. Like some of the fellas, they be tripping. Like, man, it be everybody in the car. I'm like, no, I don't want to hear no music now. You know what I'm saying? It does weigh a toll. Then you got to think, man. Like me, yes, I drink, so you know. Hey man, a couple shots of Henny or 42 or whatever like that, man. That don't help either. You know what I'm saying? So makes it hard to get up the next day and take care of life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's definitely if a DJ say he doesn't get tired sometimes and want to just fall back, take a vacation or whatnot, they telling a lie.
You know, I forgot to ask earlier, but how old are you?
I'm actually 43. I'm
43?
Yeah, I'm 43. I've been in this game for 20 years.
Yeah. Do you have kids, family?
Yeah, I have a daughter. She's 17. She be graduating this year, class of 24.
Okay. Yeah. So like, do you think DJing takes a lot of time away from like you and your family, or?
Oh, it does. It does. It does. I was actually, senior night. I was booked. But, you know, my mom, grandma came through for me. I was actually booked in Houston. Okay. And it was senior night for her. You know, they was at the school and everything. So I couldn't be there for that. But my mom went in my place, you know what I'm saying? So it was her mom, her grandmoms and everything like that. But like she at the age now that she understands way more than, of course, back then it would have been something, you know, younger age is kind of hard. You know, the beginning, yeah, because they don't really know what's going on. But then when they kind of like, okay, hold on, Pops, I want you to come to the game, or, you know what I'm saying, Dad, I want you to come watch me cheer, and you're not able, that kind of weighs a toll. But then when they get older, they get it and understand. So, but yeah, when you're chasing something, man, that's part of the sacrifice right there.
You do gotta sacrifice. That's 100% true. You know, it's like, so you've been to like different states.
Yeah, I've seen a lot.
What's like? How many states do you think you've been to?
DJ, how many states? Okay.
Too many.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna count the ones I haven't been into. All right, you say it's 52 states now, right? So I'll say about 38 I've been to. I've been in 38 states. I could really say it about that. About 38 states. Yeah, cause I actually did a 30-city tour with Rich the Kid. So that touched a lot of. Yeah, I was Rich the Kid's tour DJ. So I touched a lot of states with that alone. And then I didn't DJ. I didn't DJ a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? But it's a few. I still like one of my majors is Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn.
Yeah, LA. I haven't been there yet. I've been there, but haven't DJed there.
Okay.
So that's like one of the 14 states I haven't been to. Like that's major that I really really want to get my hands in. But them and that's one. And then one other major one. It's another major one I haven't been to yet in DJ. Trying to think, Mark. I know Arizona's another one. Mostly West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. Mostly West Coast. A lot of the East Coast I burnt up. I've been up and down from top to bottom. I haven't touched Maine, but you know what I'm saying.
Hey, Maine is damn near Canada.
Yeah. But I've been close. I've been close, Connecticut and all that. I've been real close. I've looked at it, but I haven't gotten up there yet.
What's like your favorite state to go perform at?
Oh man, so. Oh, I mean, I love them all. Like, yeah. I can't really pinpoint, you know what I'm saying? I done been to multiple. Some I just been once or twice, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't really, of course, that one time of experience always gonna kind of outweigh the competitive, repetition of being at one, going to the place all over. But I'm actually going back to the Rock next year in March. But Honolulu, Hawaii is a party.
Damn.
It's a party out there. They love to party. Them and Orlando, Florida.
Okay, yeah, Orlando,
Florida was a shell shock to me when I went out there. I didn't realize, because they sell, you think about Orlando, to me is Disney World, Universal Studios. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're thinking about. So so then I'm like, I go here, I'm like, hold on, they got a whole block, like the main strip downtown, blocked off, and every building is a night scene. You know what I'm saying? It's a club, it's a country. You might have a country club right here, and then the next building would be an EDM club. Then the next one would be a hip hop club. Then the next one is just a hookah lounge type. Then you might have your LGBT club. All this is on the same strip.
Yeah.
And it's just like 4 or 5, about good 4 blocks of just venues, of clubs, bars after bars, and they just block it off. They got the security rope on the horses and stuff like that, walking up and down. And you can just walk in one club, walk out, and they let you take your drink with you.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you walking in the block with your drinks and everything. Like Orlando was crazy, but yeah, Honolulu, I was shocked about that. We on the rock, but no, it's a very diverse market, and I had a hell of a time out there.
So like you said earlier, you work with you've DJ'd for Moneybagg, Rich the Kid. You said Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
How do you or what advice would you give to other people that want to maybe open up for and DJ for bigger people?
Bigger people, platforms. Basically, first of all, you gotta be ready to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? If you already feel like you on at that point, like you need your money and this, that, and the third, then that's it's not gonna work for you. But it's basically networking. Sometimes, because you gotta understand, like today's game, it's 1,000,001 DJs.
Yeah.
In the market, so they not going and you coming up there. Okay, I understand you want your money, you work in this, that, and the third. That's the right thing. But why would I have to pay you more? And as a business, I'm gonna get the same turnout, and I can pay this man and this DJ right here. That's just locally, not even on talent level. You want to travel out, so that means you got to pay for travel, hotel, all of this. And I never heard you play, but I got my partner right here, this DJ right here. I heard him play, does what I need him to do, and he's 10 times less expensive than working with that. So that's when it's come in to introducing yourself and whatnot, just to get your foot in the door. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a hit or miss, right?
Yeah, definitely. But it's just experience and opportunity, and you never know who's in the building. You might not work with
That's true.
That promoter, but another promoter might be there, and they'll be like, "Yo, let's rock out." You know what I'm saying? And then continue on. Cause that happened to me too. I was actually doing a house party, and a gentleman was there at the house party, and I didn't even think he was a promoter. I'm just thinking like he came up to me, took my information, like, "Yo, I'm gonna get with you," and I'm like, okay, he must be having like a baby shower, private party coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. It's dope, but I didn't think it was gonna turn out to a weekly thing. That this promoter was T2E, Time to Eat Entertainment. He's out of Richmond as well, and we turned it to a every Tuesday night gig. We were doing R&B Tuesdays together, and we've been rocking out ever since. So
where's that at?
Actually, we start back up on Hall Street at Sliders Bar and Grill, which is they about to open back up. But we'll be at Sliders Bar and Grill. It's on Hall Street, and it's actually beside the Waffle House, where the Waffle House and what was that Turner Walmsley, with Waffle House and Walmsley.
Okay.
Walmsley and Hall Street meet at. It's like right there. Like Waffle House is right here. Then the next building is Sliders. It's a Spanish restaurant right beside it too.
Okay.
Right across the street from the Exxon gas station.
Okay.
So we'll be there on Tuesdays. We're supposed to start this Tuesday, but he's still doing some renovations, so I got to check all that and see how things coming along and go from there.
Like since you question time again.
Oh man, gotta watch myself here. Oh wow,
what is it?
Worst date you went on? Oh man, I wasn't. That's tough because I wasn't really like the dating person. I was really. Let's see, the worst date that I've been on. It was the younger days though, but it wasn't really R&B. Me and my homeboy, shout out to him. He probably get mad at me telling the story. JB, we was in high school together, and we did like a little double date. He brought his girlfriend, brought me. We went to the movies. And we was at the mall, and see, me and my date, we was cool, we was chilling.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, some guy was picking on them, like hackling them over there on the other end of the mall. While we was just chilling, we didn't even call out rides yet, and nothing. The movie was over. We just hanging out in the mall, and the dude was just hackling them. I'm looking, it went from having a good time to actually having an issue.
Oh, shit.
And so we end up, we get them having an altercation, and one of the girls walked up behind him and kicked the guy in the butt, and that's when he fell and slid out there. That was probably like the worst because it was like a good time vibe, and it flipped on us like that. But yeah, I wasn't really I won't, cause I wasn't like the dating guy. Even to this day, I didn't really. I'm not like, hey, let's go out and. I want to get to know you right here. You know what I'm saying? I use technology. Like, okay, we meet in person.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, we can talk, we can text, we can DM, we can message. I wasn't really like, hey, let's go to Cheesecake Factory or a 5-star expensive restaurant and sit down and try to. Yeah. I was more like, if you want to call it a date, I was more like, I like comfortable environments. Like, I take her to a park or something like that. Or
did you see this list they put out recently? Like places girls don't want to get.
Yeah. Oh my God. And what's crazy? Yeah, but what's crazy is the ones that actually agree to that list are the ones that haven't really experienced anything. Like they trying to get that experience. So I'm too good to go to a Cheesecake Factory. I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, Cheesecake Factory ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about these the same spots that politicians go there. Yeah. And they making plenty of money. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of business owners with franchises or whatnot, they are there at Cheesecake Factory. So it can't be too cheap. You can't, you try to put standards on something that it's not even worth. I don't care. I'm cool with anything. Hey, you can cook me something to eat, as simple as, or we can go to the most expensive restaurant. Doesn't matter. Hey, I'm cool with Hardee's, McDonald's, anything. Like,
just not Burger King.
Yeah,
I don't like Burger King.
Oh man, you must have had that. You had one of those experiences.
Nah. At Burger King?
Yeah. What made you not? Why you don't like Burger King?
I don't know. It's just something about Burger King. It's just.
Oh man.
I don't know how somebody gets hungry. They get up and it's like, yeah, I want some Burger King. It's just, I don't know.
It's like Burger King just not the one, huh? Yeah. Well, I had experience with Burger King too. That's what I thought, because we actually had went to a Burger King. And basically, we caught food poisoning, and we banned them like for about a year or two. We did not touch a Burger King for like 2 years. Like, no BK, no. And then it just happened to be like the only. We was out somewhere, and it happened to be the only spot to get something to eat before we didn't know, because we was somewhere new. So it was like. And it was like a secluded like area, so it wasn't too much going on around there. And the Burger King was right there. And then we was like, okay, maybe it was just the location. You know what I'm saying? Not down, but I'm now trying to stay away from all that. I'm on try to be more healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing too much stuff. Like I'm just seeing too much. Like on the internet, they tell it all, and I'm like, hold on, man, this guy that had a McDonald's burger that ain't never went bad and 14 days, seen that, right? Yeah. I'm like, okay, hold on.
No mold or nothing.
Nothing. Just sat there like, yo, that ain't right.
Yeah. That's crazy. But since you've been to like you said, you performed hundreds of events by now and different venues. Right. What's like the craziest thing you've seen while DJing in the club or at a party? Because drunk people.
Drunk. Oh man, I done seen it all, man. Anything your mind can think of, I done I done seen it or about to go down type of situations. I mean, went from, we just gonna say, I done seen parties. Actually, where was I? We was actually in Nebraska. We was in Nebraska. Okay. Yep, we was in Nebraska. Lincoln, Nebraska at that. I was kind of sad because I didn't get to go see my stadium, but and we was at a party. I was DJ at before Rich came out, and I could tell what was about to go down because the girl was over there having a good old time, and the fellas was over there having a good old time, and the girl ended up disappearing, and and the fellas ended up disappearing towards the back somewhere, and basically you could kind of like, when I look back there, majority of the crowd was focused back there. Yeah. So it's like something was going on back there that kind of like, regardless of what I'm doing, I'm looking back like, hold on, yo, why is that little block still? They got their back towards me. So yeah, I done seen it. I done seen a lot, man. Like from the drunk, man, you know, dancing by themselves, going crazy, to the girl, damn near losing all her clothes, so, you know, drunk, high, whatever, just partying in the moment. And, you know what I mean, it just, you know what I mean, like I said, everybody's having a good time, you know what I'm saying? That's how I always look at it. I'm like, yeah, they're having a good time. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. So, but yeah, I done seen a lot.
I figured after so many years, but
yeah.
It's like, what really separates you from other DJs, maybe here locally, or like just what makes you a little different?
B is, I feel like my hustle, my grind separates me from everybody else. And my technique, of course. Like, you got DJs that love to scratch, that can cut. You got DJs that need the mic, you know what I'm saying, that they got to be, you know, emceeing, hosting along for their set. That's their entertainment aspect of it. As for me, is like, I have done parties and never used the microphone at all. It just let the music play like the entire 4 hours, and everybody's having a grand old time. And I have done it with the mics as well. But like I said, I'm just a vibe creator. Like, I could probably spot 8 women in a room that's going through something. They might have a relationship problem right now. So I start playing that type of music. Like, let them vent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you cheated on me?
Toxic shit?
So, yeah, I would play it. Like, I see like 8, 10 females. I'm like, okay, all of y'all just left y'all boyfriends, or y'all just got into a big argument. Like, all of them got the same face expression, y'all body language. Just look at you drinking out the cup. Like, I pay attention to a lot of details in the room, and I don't mind swinging. I don't mind, like, it's just like, I do a lot of things different, you know what I'm saying? Besides that, it's just like, I'm not afraid to try something. And I'm not the DJ. Like, I'm on the mic pushing people. I'm taking requests. Come to the DJ booth. You got a song request, come to the booth. I'm wanting to come up there, and I still can navigate the crowds. Like, somebody can come in there and I'm like, oh man, this song's not gonna work. I know it's not gonna work. But you requested it.
So you'll still play it?
I still play it. Because I got the talent to myself, and I'm just, you know what I'm saying, faithful on it, you know, skill wise. I can just lose the crowd for a second and divert it right back. You know what I'm saying? Of course, some people might, you know what I'm saying, but that's I mean, it all depends on the timing wise. But yeah, man, I mean, but me doing that is, what I'm doing is, I just built a rapport with that person. Yeah. Man, he played my song, man. He played Currency. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Currency makes a lot of dope music. A lot of dope. But we know it's not really party turn-up type music. You know what I'm saying? Man, he played G-Eazy. I wanted to hear this song. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do it, like, just to build that rapport with that person. You know what I'm saying? Because like I tell everybody, I play for everybody in the club. So it doesn't matter if you want Spanish. I might not know all of it, but if you tell me the song and the title and everything, like, hey, I got it.
Cause I know other DJs, they don't like when people come up and request songs.
I love it. I love it. Because like I said, it's just that time that actually you could build that rapport with with your fan base. You know what I'm saying? Or actually get a new fan. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at that's how I look at it when it comes to that. I mean, I had one dude, they posted me, and the guy was like, "Yo, y'all gotta hear his mixes. It's like out of this world." Like, cause I love doing remixes. I love remixing a song. Like, I'm talking about, I could take an Afro beat and might put your favorite rapper lyrics on top of it. I love doing that in the party. Yeah, I love it.
You know, what's something most people don't know about being a DJ?
It's expensive.
Yeah, oh, shit, I bet.
It's definitely expensive, but it's being a DJ. Basically, a lot of people they don't see the hard work that it takes to be a DJ. Like, they see you in the club. Boom, and then you gotta remember, you beat them. The DJ beats you to the club, so you don't see the part of setting up. And then you're at the club. You leave before the DJ, so you don't see the part of breaking down neither. It's like, oh man, all you do is DJ. You just come in. No, I mean some clubs, yeah, you guys take your turntables in there. Some clubs you only could take a computer in there. You know what I'm saying, and rock out. But as the years go and growing. Yeah, man, you got to pull them speakers out. You got to hook everything up, and you better be on time, because if you're not, you know, that can hurt you and everything. So it's a lot of work as a DJ. Then like I said, you competing. It's a cutthroat industry now. Like like how it was in the past. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a very cutthroat. You could be sitting right there. You can be making your money. Somebody's gonna come in there and cut the price 10 times. Yeah. 10 times, like yo, I can't even do that. Only thing after that is free. And that's basically how I tell people about it.
You know, I have another DJ coming on, I believe Tuesday. His name is DJ Angelo. He's
Angelo, Spanish DJ, right? Yeah. Be at. Do we do Sky Lounge? Or was he at
Tropi?
Tropi, Tropi, yeah. That's my buddy. Because he got a tire shop too, don't he?
I'm not sure.
So okay, but yeah.
You know, it's like, but it's like I went out there with him maybe like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And we got there early. I saw him set up everything. He was like, at the park.
Yeah.
So at that, I forgot what it's called, like the Hideout.
The Hideout, yeah.
So we were out there, and he was. I made for the first time out there. He was setting everything up. He was just showing me like this and that.
Right.
Had a good time out there, and I got to see like firsthand like DJ. So but I definitely see like you do have to show up early to get ready.
Right. Exactly. And that when it comes with that turn it on, turn it off back then, it's like, okay, I just got to set all this stuff up. And doors open at 9, so that means I got to get there like 8:15. You know, so you don't have to be rushing. Because that one thing about me is I hate setting up and have to go straight in. I want to clear my head. Let me go get a Corona or something. You know what I'm saying? Nice drink or something, and then get my mind ready. It did kind of lock it to the zone. But sometimes it happens. A lot of times it happens. You just too much time, not enough time in the day. So you get there and set up, and then as soon as you get that first play in to kind of sound check it. Boom, the people coming in, and you got to go right into playing. Now you got to find the hookah girl. You got to find the one that doesn't want to, that ain't going to give you a lot of hard time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can you bring me such and such or whatever? Yeah. But other than that, oh, man, that's my homie, man. Tell him, sure. Definitely tell him SleepEZ said what's up, man.
Yeah, I'll tell him when he comes.
Right, definitely.
If you weren't a DJ, what could you see yourself doing?
Coaching,
like football?
Football, yeah. Yeah, I definitely see myself as a coach. Because I'm not going to say myself playing the sport, because we already know in the years, but like a lot of my buddies to this day, they still trying to pull me in. They still trying, man, come on, man, coach, bro. You need you to work with the defense and this, that, and the third. Or I'll be like those who know me watching the sports game, man. I'll be on TV watching my NFL football, my college football, and be going off like like a coach. So yeah, I really think I would have got real strong in the coaching.
I feel like I can see you being a coach.
Yeah,
what's a piece of advice? Probably the biggest piece of advice you give to DJ, maybe an upcoming DJ.
Upcoming DJ, man. Man, biggest advice I could tell you is if you believe in yourself, man, just do you. You gotta believe in your own plan. Don't let nobody else deteriorate you from your plan. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, you make a plan, but a lot of people will you know what I'm saying, tell you, nah, man, you can't do this or you got to do it that way, is because of what they done. Yeah, it's coming from experience, but at the same time, but the part they not telling you is what they didn't do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, that led up to that part. So, you know what I'm saying, basically, whatever game plan you come up with, stick to it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have your bumps in the roads, of course, you know what I mean? But the original game plan to that goal, man, I really, really say stick to it and practice. Yeah. Never hurts to practice. Never hurts to practice. Work on your technique. I could name DJs that you'd be surprised that you'll be like, man, been doing it for 30, 40 years, and they still practice to this day. So always practice, man, always.
There's always room for improvement.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
definitely.
What's like the biggest lesson you've learned in your life? And it doesn't have to be anything to do with DJing.
Man, my mom, it's a saying that stick with me, always will. My mom told me one thing: you can't put a price on a peace of mind. No matter what, for a peace of mind, bro, it's priceless, and that will always stuck with me. And I sit back and I look and I'm like, okay, you got millionaires still get in a little trouble and jump off a bridge or something to us down here with the struggles, you know what I mean? But yeah, she said, man, you do what you got to do for a peace of mind, whatever it is for a peace of mind. So just remember that, y'all, man. You can't put a price on it, so that's it.
Yeah, you know, that's very true. There's a lot of millionaires out here that think like money's not everything.
Money's not everything. They got everything you want in the world that we'll think that we want and still ain't happy.
And we have what they want.
Exactly.
It's always like that. It's like when you, it's like people. Grass always looks greener on the other side.
Exact, always, regardless of which side you on. Which side you on? You know what I'm saying? You could be on the downside and you'll think like, oh man, they got it over there. They live in the big house and this, that, and the third. And then you got, and it's crazy because then the ones that's from there, they want to come down to the minority level. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the rich kid, come on, look at T.I. son. You know what I'm saying? King, man, I go to the bando and this, that, and the third and be like, bro, you coming from a silver spoon. Like, you got it all. You don't want to come down here for real. But he wants a part of this. He think this is better than that up there. I don't know why, but
that's life.
Yeah, it's life. You know, it's definitely.
Lastly, before I ask like the last question, is there something that you want to talk about that we didn't talk about?
I think we hit we basically hit everything. Right? We basically did, yeah.
Well, lastly, like if you had the opportunity to give the whole world a message, what would it be?
That was it.
That was it.
That was it, man. The first, you know what I'm saying, is man, can't put a price on a peace of mind, man. That's it. You got to do what you got to do for a peace of mind, wherever it is. You know what I'm saying. If you in that toxic relationship, you know what I mean, and you want that peace of mind, you got to leave. You know what I mean? It might cost you, hey, bro, because regardless of what it is, it might seem like there's no end to it or it could be better, but nah, man, you got to do what you got to do for a peace of mind. And then just one last thing for my DJs out there. In order to make it in this industry, period, entertainment industry world, is you got to sacrifice. And if you're not making those sacrifices, you trying to just haul everything in, man, you're not going to get far at all. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make those sacrifices. I had to sacrifice a lot to this day. I still make sacrifices to this day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things I want to do, where I want to be, or I want to get, I want to buy. And I can't do it right now because of certain situations, you know what I'm saying? I might got to get new equipment or, you know what I'm saying, travel plans and stuff like that, business adventures. So definitely, man, sacrifices. And like I said, man, a peace of mind is priceless.
That's true. Well, I appreciate you so much for coming on. And yeah, I appreciate everybody that takes time out of the day to come out here. So,
man, I appreciate y'all opening the doors up, man.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and we out. Later.